Welcome back to Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we had our first run-in with Team Galactic after beating the Orbor Gym. Our next destination is now Eterna City. This is currently our team, with Crown and Suplex being the highest level. With Hawk and Double A being not too far off. Might not be a bad idea to get some more levels on Hawk. Considering the next gen is Grass type. And of course, we get a Shinx as our first opponent today. Of the night, really. Beat you with the Magikarp my dad gave me. I highly doubt you taught it Hydro Pump. Gonna be another few generations before you can do that. But hey, at least you're a better Max Raid partner than a Solrock. Violence is craved by Hawk the Starly. Get ourselves a potion. Alright, let's keep going. Why did they change the spelling of Taylor in the remakes to be the most god-awful spelling of Taylor possible? Like, I shit you not, I have a screenshot of this god-awful spelling in action. an awakening. Just got this guy killing off his bugs in a field. Perhaps you should apply for work at Bethesda. Then you wouldn't be a bug catcher, you'd be a feature catcher. Gonna forego learning Double Team. Beat the shit out of this Kricketot before its bide can pop off. Funny, they always say the funniest things with, like, the weakest Pokemon. Granted, these Pachirisu might not be something to be sneezing at if they have electric moves. But I mean, considering all they're really doing is quick attack, sneeze away. We might have an evolution in this episode. Keyword being might. I think Piplup still evolves at level 16. As opposed to like 17. I guess we do have an evolution. But it's not Piplup. It's Hawk. I suppose off-screen, we're gonna have to level up Hines and maybe Delulu more. Because I am actually gonna be using Double A bit more. Heal up our Pokemon at the Pokemon Center, though. We're gonna have to fight ourselves some old cuts later. And berries. Not necessarily the most intuitive mechanic. Because, really, you're going all over the place. It's also in this flower patch in the remakes. You can get a Mew if you've played any of the Let's Go games, and a Jirachi if you've played Sword or Shield. I really don't think they're all that overpowered because you get Jirachi at level 5 and Mew at level 1. And again, if you don't want to use Mew or Jirachi, no one's twisting your arm. Granted, the thing that does suck about the remakes is the lack of anything really interesting in the secret bases. Because in here, in Platinum, you can't really do much in your secret base without stealing a ton of flags. Because it's full of boulders, and you can't break boulders without reaching certain flag ranks. And in BDSP, there is no furniture. But anyways, let's go assault this bowl cut over here. Don't you dare go into the Valley Windworks. I got ordered to keep everyone out if they're not part of Team Galactic. Giving me a look that makes me think you're gonna try to get in. Okay then, you'll have to battle me for it. Blammeow. Definitely gonna need to train up a bit before heading into the Windworks. Considering we're gonna have to fight that god-awful Perugly with no fighting type. We have a fighting type, never mind. I wasn't paying attention to my team. It's actually been a few days since I've actually recorded for Platinum. Despite the fact that this comes, the upload schedule, right after the latest episode of Pokémon Xenoverse at the time of recording, 28. Because I was reworking the overlay colors and working it into existing overlays for Pokémon Xenoverse. There's also the fact that it was a fairly hefty chunk of raw footage to begin with. Like, really, I should have split that thing into 2 parts with how long it was. But Obviously, you don't just expect to record an hour of footage, so there isn't really a good splitting point. What I wound up with, though, was a little over 50 minutes of episode, since obviously I cut some bits of dead air and sped up a laggy double battle, which I don't have to do in Platinum. Hey, this kid's a witness. What'll we do? We don't need the brat running off to get help. The solution's simple. We ensure the brat stays quiet. I will say, though, Starly is definitely easier to raise in Gen 4 than Zubat is to raise in Gen 8. But of course, Zubat would be god-awful to raise in this generation. Is that necessarily going to stop me from using one if I do a Soul Silver Let's Play? Probably not. And I wouldn't necessarily call that a teaser either. There are things that could possibly throw a wrench in plans for a Soul Silver Let's Play, since that game doesn't necessarily play nice with emulators. I'm sure you've heard of glitches with emulation of Soul Silver, where the graphics will just, shit themselves. I believe a reset of the game is enough to fix it, but it's not necessarily something I want to deal with. And while I have the genuine cartridge, you have to hardware mod a 3DS or DS to actually record off the genuine hardware. Or I'd have to just point a camera at the fucking DS. But I'm not going to do that. Because that would just look awful. So if I can find a way to fix up the emulation issues with Soul Silver, prevent them, it might just be an issue specific to DES MUME, which is the emulator I used to use, but now I use Melon DS. It might just be similar to some of the glitches in Kirby Superstar that are issues with ZSNES. Like, if you play Kirby Superstar on the ZSNES emulator, you'll occasionally find yourself teleported to glitched up fights against the Heart of Nova with no starship and Marks. Granted, not sure if it's possible to beat the early Heart of Nova. And one could certainly beat Marks with the teleportation glitch. I forget exactly what happens. Anyways, we get some jars of honey. Overworld poison damage. Gotta love it. Of course, it's not fatal like in Gen 3. And I almost caught myself saying the fan games, but I've actually never seen a fan game do fatal poison damage. Just the reduce HP to 1 eventually. I've only seen poison damage reducing HP to 0 in Gens 1, 2, and 3. What? No way! You have the key? Locking the door was meaningless. I am the loser in this after all. There's no time for self-pity. I've got to alert the commander. Boy, this is no fun and games. This is proper work, I tell you. Now, I technically could have an easier time against Perugly with Low Kick, but that also is kind of dependent on Suplex's ability to actually survive. And Double A's ability to survive confusion. Jeez. Finally, we stop hitting ourselves. But has the damage already been done? Yes. We should probably take it out first before the Zubat can take us out, especially if it keeps trying to confuse us with Supersonic. Anyways, I'm gonna go heal up before fighting the commander. And we're back. And we got one more grunt to fight before the commander, actually. Might be more important to get a few levels on the Suplex. Or a level. Maybe 2. Collecting electricity from the Valley Windworks. That's our mission. Actually did buy healing items for once. Which is funny to say, because in the games I've played on YouTube, for YouTube, I have needed to buy healing items. Like, a lot. Very sucks. That might deal some damage. I mean, generally in my experience, multi-hit moves mean your Pokemon will land 2 hits, while the opponent will land 5. In fact, this probably... Oh. Yeah, we would have been done. No questions. I'm gonna have to go back and take another look at that Galactic Run's defeat text. Alright. Let's go fight a commander, maybe get clapped. Oh, and hey, there's the new guy. I'm one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. And, that guy over there, that's just a grunt. No, wait, that's one of 4 commanders. My name is Mars. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one. But people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. But let's have a battle to decide what we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we, Team Galactic, will leave. Okay, we almost got hit with toxic poison. Not terribly fun to deal with. Supposedly good for the economy, though. Ugly. I'm willing to bet that this Perugly is going to open with Fake Out. So, can't say Fake Out. Will it actually do enough damage to one-shot? Wasn't quite expecting it, but Bidoof was intended to be used as a throwaway anyways. I suppose we could cut its attack even more. Or that could happen. We can probably tank this. Okay, at least it's an orange berry and not a citrus berry. Holy shit, ain't that funny. 666 experience points from the most god-awful Perugly fight ever. Oops, I messed that one up. Alright though, I quite enjoyed our battle. Am I, elusive child, will you? But no matter, we've collected plenty of electricity. Power we obtained, we can do something quite spectacular. It is quite obvious to me, Charon, the genius even the boss recognizes. Now Mars, we should be going. Will you shut it? Boss is the only person in the world who's allowed to order me around. You can keep quiet around me. You only joined us recently. Don't think you're important. Guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. Team Galactic. They were saying they had to gather Pokemon and energy no matter what. It was for creating a new universe, or so they claimed. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. I can't tell you how grateful I am for you saving me. I can finally see my little daughter again. Where he will promptly be called Stinky. See? Oh, hey! Tomorrow is actually Friday, as far as recording goes. And there's Looker. I've heard that Team Galactic appeared at this power plant. I've come running, so where are they? Run them off? You're a trainer, but... I figure, since we're gonna be coming back here anyways... Hello? Ah. Turn City. Let's go put some honey on the tree. And then tomorrow, well, recording time tomorrow, we'll see a Drifloon. But for now, we shall simply heal our team. And end off on this note.